Professor, marketing research methods seem too numerous and complex. Studying marketing research feels confusing and complicated. Do we need to study all these complex types of marketing research?
Many students tend to study through memorization, which can make the types and methods of marketing research appear complex. Today, I will provide an easy explanation of the types of marketing research so that you can understand easily. Marketing research can be broadly categorized into exploratory research, descriptive research, and explanatory or causal research. Let's go through them one by one while referring to the table provided here. First, let's look at exploratory research. Exploratory research refers to preliminary investigations conducted before the actual research. It aims to gain ideas and insights about how to conduct the main research and determine the scope of the research. It is also known as preliminary research, pre-research, background research, pilot research, foundational research, etc. Methods of conducting exploratory research include literature review, case study, expert opinion survey, and interview survey. These methods are used to find and reference previous studies conducted by other researchers to understand their content. Secondly, let's discuss descriptive research. Descriptive research is the main research conducted based on exploratory research. It involves investigating the current situation or capturing specific facts. In other words, descriptive research is the actual research carried out to obtain the necessary information. Descriptive research includes longitudinal studies and cross-sectional studies. Longitudinal studies involve repeated surveys of the same participants over a certain period to examine how their responses change over time. For example, conducting a 10-year survey on the consumption behavior of residents in New York City would be a longitudinal study. It aims to investigate how the consumption behavior of residents in New York City changes over the course of 10 years. Methods of longitudinal studies include trend studies, panel studies, and cohort studies. On the other hand, cross-sectional studies are conducted to understand a specific situation at a particular point in time. Opinion polls and satisfaction surveys, for instance, fall into the category of cross-sectional studies. Methods for conducting cross-sectional studies include on-site surveys and survey-based research. On-site surveys are to conduct surveys in the field, including observational methods and interviews. And survey-based research is to collect information by asking questions face-to-face or distributing questionnaires to collect response data. Survey-based research includes face-to-face interviews, telephone interviews, mail questionnaires, online questionnaires, and email research. Finally, let's discuss explanatory or causal research. Causal research is one of the main types of research, along with descriptive research. Causal research refers to investigations that analyze cause and effect relationships. For example, when reducing the price of a product, we investigate how the sales revenue and market share change. In this case, the price reduction is the variable that influences the outcome, so it is referred to as the independent variable or the causal variable. The sales revenue and market share, on the other hand, are variables that change as a result of the price reduction, so they are called dependent variables or outcome variables. There are statistical surveys and experiments among the methods used in causal research.
Yes, I understand. The complex types of research are summarized in a simple manner. Thank you.
As we conclude today's lecture, I would like to highlight one important point. It is important not to confuse the types of research with the types of research methods. The types of research, as explained earlier, refer to exploratory research, descriptive research, and causal research, while the types of research methods refer to the techniques used in conducting research. For example, interview surveys and case studies are research methods used during the research process. But interview surveys and case studies can be used in both exploratory research and descriptive research. Accordingly, certain research methods can overlap across exploratory, descriptive, and causal research. It's quite natural, but it may seem a bit confusing at first. It is essential to understand that the types of research and the types of research methods are different.
Yes, I understand. Professor, I have understood your explanations today. Thank you so much.